Hi Virgo, how are you? Thank you so much for coming along, and thank you for your likes, shares, your subscribes, Google Pluses, everything. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Right, we've got your reading for this week. We are going from Monday the 17th of August through to Sunday the 23rd of August. So enjoy. So our first card is the Six of Cups. This is in your health section. So I feel that for some of you, not all of you, remember this is general reading, for some of you, if any of you experience any health problems, go back to your childhood. Make sure that you're clear about your medical history. Maybe check your family's medical history. It may be something that runs in the family that you're not aware of. It may be something maybe that you've had in childhood which has suddenly reappeared in adulthood. Maybe you're allergic to pollen, and you were when you were very small, and you've been fine, and now suddenly you're developing an allergy, or an allergy to, different allergies that are coming up. It could be anything really, but I feel that for some of you it may be linked to a childhood thing, or an illness from the past, or maybe something connected with your family, like it's something that may be hereditary that runs through your family. So just have a check on that. If you're feeling quite unwell, when you visit the doctor, talk to them about that. Make sure that you're clear about your symptoms when you do it. For others, I think you're just a bit stressed and run down, and you need some rest, and you just need to look after yourselves a little bit more. And just just love yourself a little bit more, I think, for some of you. Some of you will obviously be feeling fine. It might not apply to you, but for those of you who are feeling a bit dicky this week, I say look at your family history, and the others of you, I think it just might be a case of you just being a bit stressed and a bit tired, and needing to slow down a little bit. If you can do that. Seven of Wands. This is in your career and your finance section for this week. So work-wise, it's an absolutely brilliant time if you want to start your own business. If you've thought of stepping out on your own, the energies around you this week are pointing really well, that you do really well if you wanted to do that this week. You're going to be in the position where you want to put in the time and the effort to start something new, especially if you've been looking for a job and you've not found one yet. Maybe look at starting your own business. Have a look into that. You don't have to start with a load of money. You can start from absolute zip, depending on what it is. If you are ready, if you're in a long-term job situation that you're really, really not happy about, it would now be the time this week to start looking at other possibilities and seeing what's out there, and seeing if you can actually move to something different or something better that suits you better. But don't leave that job until you've found something else that you can go into, unless you can afford to leave that job and have a break while you look for work elsewhere. Finances, something unexpected could come through to you. Something that is like a bonus at work, or a gift from somebody else. Something could come in like that. Generally this week money should be a lot better for you. It should be flowing all right. It should be on the upswing. It should be relatively good. Now also this week would also be a really good time to invest in something. Invest in stocks and shares, an enterprise, a business, something. But look very carefully at what you're going to invest in, if that's the road that you want to go down and you want to invest in it. But the energies are really good as well for that this week. Ten of Cups in your family position and your friends position. There shouldn't be any problem really with friends and family this week. Everything should be going smoothly. Everything should be going pretty swimmingly for you. Any problems that you have had with friends and family should calm down this week and be better. It's a really uplifting card. It's full of energy. It's full of vitality. It's full of happiness. It's full of a nice home life. It's nice family life. It's feeling fulfilled within your family relationships and your friend relationships, relationships with your children, relationships with brothers and sisters and cousins and everybody else. It should be really fulfilling for you this week and happy. So there shouldn't be too many problems there. If there is any problems there, this week would be a really good week to get it sorted out, and it should be a happy outcome if you can do that this week. The Sun card in reverse, this is for your spirituality. So when the Sun card is in reverse with your spirituality, you could sort of find that you're getting a bit maybe confused about your spirituality from time to time. You're not looking in the right places. You're not sure of how to grow spiritually, what you need to know, and you're making a big deal out of it. I feel some of you might be making more of a deal out of it than it should be. Get yourself out into nature. That is the best way to become one, to get grounded, to just see the beauty around you, see everything that's going on around you, and see how beautiful nature is. We're not just connected to each other, we're also connected to nature. We're connected to animals, plants, marine life, everything. We're all connected as one. So if you get out into nature, or go to the beach, or just go somewhere beautiful, go and take a trip somewhere beautiful, spend some time on your own, that will help you get reconnected spiritually. That will help you to feel less confused, maybe less overwhelmed if you felt like you being overwhelmed by certain things. And also look at different spiritual beliefs. Do a little bit of homework, doing a bit of digging around, looking on the internet, seeing what fits you, seeing what resonates with you. If you've got a local spiritual community, some of you may benefit from going and joining that. But again, even if you join somewhere or you join a church or whatever, you will come to know your own spiritual beliefs. You don't have to go along with everybody else's spiritual belief. If loads of people, one person's telling you, oh, this is Buddhism's brilliant for you, and one person's saying Christianity is great for you, and all that sort of thing. Go with your own beliefs, go with what you feel in your heart and your soul. That's your spirituality, that's your personal path, that's the way, that's your guidance. But get yourself out into nature and listen quietly. Listen to your guides and angels, and they will help to guide you in the way that you want to go. But don't get confused about it, and don't look too hard into it either, especially if you've not been getting if you're looking too hard in stuff but you've not really been getting anywhere. You're just looking in all the wrong places. You need to go within. You're not going to learn everything in a day. Okay? And your last card is for the love section, and this is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords in your love situation. There could be a few little quarrels this week in your love situation. I feel like you're questioning your relationships. Some of you even questioning yourselves. Sometimes it's definitely a time for you to get some space, to be on your own if you can. Even if you've got a house full of kids and a husband, wife, partnership, everything, job, everything's going on fine. Some time for yourself just to work through any love issues that you've got this week. Be careful for some of you. This is not for all of you. I think though for some of you, things might not work out as planned in love situations this week. And in order to bring about the changes that you need or want, you might actually step forward and be bold, be brave, take a few risks. There's something you've been scared of saying, something you've been scared of talking about. For some of you, I think this is the week for you to bite the bullet and talk about it and work through it and sort it out, whatever that is. It's like some of you have got this really heavy burden on your shoulders, love-wise, that you're carrying around with you. So any problems, focus on them within your love life, work through them, and keep any distractions you can to a minimum. Work out what it is that you need to do in that particular love relationship. If you're in a long-standing love relationship, if you're looking for somebody and you haven't found anybody yet, again, just go inside yourself a little bit. Say, are you doing all the right things? How do you feel about yourself? If you don't feel good about yourself, no one else is going to feel like that about you either. Remember that you're a whole person to start with. If you start trying to look for somebody else to come in and make you feel better, make you feel happier, make you feel whole, you're not going to find that person, or you may find them temporarily, and it won't last that long, because you've got to feel that peace and happiness inside first. Don't worry so much about things. Try not to stress so much. Try not to get so much anxiety ridden about relationships. For those of you who are in a long-term relationship who aren't particularly going through any problems, as I say, you might have plans to go out this week, or you might have plans to do something together this week. Things may change. Things might not work out the way you have planned them to work, and you just need to go with the flow on that one. Yeah, just go with the flow on it. Things that are not going to work out exactly as planned all week. So you could be due to go out to dinner or something, and the night's going to have to be changed, or you're going on a date and that's been swapped round, or the times have been swapped round. Something, plans are not always going to go as followed in love relationships this week. There's going to be a little bit of reorganization, probably is the word that I'm looking for. Reorganization, or even a postponement until the week after, because you've got quite a lot on. Okay, so that is your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it makes sense to you. Look out for your rising sign and your moon sign. If you'd like a personal reading, just click on the link up there somewhere and I'll get you booked in. Any donations either to Patreon or to straight through to my PayPal, info at huskylight.com. All the details are below. Thank you so much. I've stuck my ugly mug in front of the camera today just to get my self-confidence up a little bit, because I don't always like doing it after all this time on YouTube. I still have my moments, so I'm doing a bit of transforming. I'm stepping out my own comfort zone this week. So namaste, love you loads, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.